Husband cries like a baby when wife tells him who won $23.3 million lotto. For many married couples, one of the perks of their union is having someone around who can help out when challenges arise. Of course, when some challenges come up, tensions can flare and it can be tricky to avoid a clash. When Bob Donaldson headed out for a trip to China, he kept it simple and asked his wife of 36 years, named Sandra, to just take care of two things while he was away. The first was to clean up after their dog, the second was to buy a lottery ticket. According to the CBC, that wasn't all there was to the second task. Bob used his own choice of numbers rather than having the computer pick for him. While he was away, Bob checked in by phone and there hadn't been much new reported to him, but little did he know, Sandra was hiding a big secret. When he got home, she sat him down on the couch and he had to have known immediately that something was up. She then told him that she had good news and bad news, which isn't the kind of thing anyone wants to be greeted with when they return home from a big trip. As his mind surely must have raced with the awful possibilities, he asked Sandra to give him the good news first. She told him with a smile that they could now get the SUV he'd been wanting a little sooner than expected. Knowing bad news was still lurking, he asked for it and prepared for the worst. Apologetically, Sandra began to explain and handed him something. As he looked at what she handed him, his expression changed and he was in total disbelief. Sandra confessed that she blew the two things Bob had asked her to do while he was away. Not only had she not cleaned up after the dog, but she didn't buy his lottery ticket with his special numbers. Instead, she bought it using the quick pick option. Thankfully for the Smithville couple, that ticket ended up winning them $23.3 million. Sandra had kept the secret the entire week he was away, not wanting to tell him such news over the phone. Bob said in a statement released by the Ontario Lottery and Gaming Commission that he could forgive Sandra for not doing what he'd asked her. "I guess I can forgive her for not cleaning up after the dog," he joked. On a more serious note, both were emotional when they spoke of how the win affected them, with Bob admitting, "I think over time it will start to sink in, but it's a life-changing event." According to Global News, the retired couple has simple plans for the money, including Bob's SUV, gifts to family, and a walk-in closet. CBC reported that while Bob is getting his SUV, Sandra just might get a Corvette, because even though it isn't Bob's style, it is hers.